This evening is Sandra K. Sandra will be evaluating Speaker Mark Gaderi. Sandra?
Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, yes, especially Mark. Mark chose to do Project 9 in the Competent Communicator Manual for Save with Power, and his speech was What I Am Left With, the Message, which is an intriguing title. What I am left with, the message. What do we learn through experience? Following the manual, did the speaker project sincerity and conviction? Mark opened talking about receiving the call that his mother had died. Something that, whether we have experienced or not, we could all identify. It immediately grabbed us emotionally, because what is more dear to most of us than our mothers? And then he talked about the loss of a revered teacher. And we could identify with that, with somebody we really respected and that we loved. And then he followed that by saying that emotions were not really the way to deal with the world. And all of a sudden I'm going like, oh my word. He's telling us, the teacher said, think about it. Cut the emotions out of it. He's just drawn us in and grabbed our hearts and then said, oh, you're not going to go there. We're staying away. We're staying in the head. He covered such a broad variety of topics. I think you had material there for 10 speeches. And I think that was part of the challenge, because you had so much information and the concepts were not linked. You were stepping forward and talking a little bit and then going back and checking, and that was extremely distracting. I would love it if you would take just one or two of those concepts and develop those, because I think you have a lot of wonderful ideas there that could really develop into speeches if you took the time to go deeply into them and say, okay, how does this relate? And build the stories that go along with each of those, so we can say, how do they apply? Because you were giving such a string of things. I felt like, I don't know if everybody else got it, I felt like I was being preached at. This is my point. This is my point. And going like, I need some reason to believe that. And I wasn't getting that reason. I think if you took a little bit more time, picked one or two of those out, because I think you have some excellent material, and develop the background material, develop the stories that go along with it, so you do grab your heart. I make decisions logically. I also go by emotion, because a lot of times my emotion will tell me truth more than my mind will. But that's the way I am. Thank you.